microphone. Okay, well, welcome to our 5th class, and you guys have been doing so well. You're really moving along, and I hope you're understanding the things that we've been talking about, the negative spaces, and we're going to use all those today, and we're going to move into portrait drawing. And usually people think of portrait drawing as harder than other things, but it's really not. It's the same principles. You're still using those same principles that we've been talking about. You're going to look at negative space and all of that. But the thing about portrait drawing is, you know what? We all look like this on the inside. We all have the same skull. So there are things that are just pretty much the same for everybody. And you know, we look different on the outside. Only twins look the same, but everybody else looks very individual. But we have the same basic structure. And so the first thing we're going to be talking about is the eye placement. So I want you to use your plane and draw the inside, draw a format with the inside of your plane and draw an oval inside that format. Just an oval, like an egg, you know, upside down egg. The big part at the top and small part at the bottom.
Do you want us to draw the square too?
Yes, yes.
You want us to use the
It's always good to have a format to work from.
Do you want us to use the outside or the inside of the?
Inside.
The inside.
Mhm.
And then just an oval.
And this one is okay. You want us to put as much of that as we can, or?
Just put an oval inside. It really doesn't matter what size the oval is. It's okay, just an oval. In the middle of the oval, put a central axis. Because you notice our faces are the same on two sides. Pretty much, not exactly. But they're pretty much the same. Now I want you to imagine that this oval is a face, okay? And I want you to put a vertical line where you think the eye level would be on that oval.
Horizontal line.
Oh, I'm sorry, horizontal line, not, vertical line is the axis and horizontal is the eye line. I'm sorry. Okay, now I want you to measure on the vertical line how far up it is on that oval.
From the line up or the bot down?
The horizontal line, where is it from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top? Where is it? Is it 1/4 of the way down? Is it half the way down? Is it 3/4 of the way down?
I've fallen behind. I don't know what we're doing right now. As far as,
Okay, you're making an oval.
yeah, that was a disaster.
Okay, well, just do it as, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just kind of an upside down egg with the big part at the top and the small part at the bottom, okay? That was a disaster. That's funny. You've already failed the class.
I know, I'm gonna go sit in the
No,
corner.
no. I'm just joking, really. Okay, so where is it on your oval?
About the middle or just
I need mine a quarter of the way down. which I don't
Quarter
think
of the
is
way
right.
down,
Nearly a third.
nearly a
Or just
third.
over a third, actually, just over a third.
Now, I'll tell you that most people do that. Most people put the eyes really pretty high on the face. Because what we're interested in a face is the eyes. We're not interested in the top of the head, and so we ignore it. Actually, the eyes are exactly halfway down. Halfway down your oval, right in the middle. There should be the same amount, I don't think I got this right, same amount above and below. Okay? That's the eye level. And the biggest problem a person makes in drawing a face is putting those eyes too high. And usually that looks a little bit like a primitive mask when you do that. And because primitive people do that. They put the eyes way up high because that's the focus that we have. But they're not. You need to erase that from your perception and know that the eyes are halfway down. Okay? Now save that and go on to make another format. Just turn your page or go on to another part of your page and do a format again. You know, let me just show you to prove to you. If you take your pencil with the eraser end at the middle of your eye and put your fingers on the bottom of your chin and move your pencil up, there's the top of your head. Yeah. Yeah. So that, prove it to you.
It doesn't feel right, but you are.
Okay, so now I want you to draw on this format, I want you to draw kind of a weird oval with the chin kind of up this way, because we're going to do a side view. And so from the side view, the chin is kind of forward. So you make a weird oval.
I already made a weird.
You already did that, huh? Weird oval.
So now when she tries, it'll be perfectly good.
Yeah, now it's going to be fine. Okay, that's funny. Okay. Okay, draw your eye line right across there. Right in the middle, remember. Okay, take your pencil again and measure the distance from the inside of your eye to your chin. Then rotate it back, put it on the outside of your eye, rotate it back, and that's the edge of your ear. And that's the other mistake people make. And mark that on your, so you have this chin line and you have the line to the back of the ear. Okay? That's another problem that people have is they put the ear too close to the eyes on a side view, and so the back of the head gets flattened.
So you're saying this side view, the ears in the kind of in the middle?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, draw and isolate, what, I can't say that word, isosceles triangle from the back of the ear to the bottom of the chin. Okay, so that's that distance right there.
So that's straight down.
Yeah. Okay, put your pencil on the back of your ear, on the bottom of your ear, and slide it forward. You should come to a point that's right in between the nose and the mouth.
Do that again?
put it on the bottom of your ear and slide it forward. Should come to a place kind of at the top of your lip, between
The
the,
lip and the nose.
yeah. So you could draw in a little nose in there if it makes it easier to picture.
I'm not sure where though. I can put my ear in here. And that's the front of the ear or the back of the ear?
Okay.
The nose is on the line, the vertical line. Oh, no,
It's lower.
It's on the edge of your, yeah,
it's gonna give
it's
me a really big nose.
this line at the bottom of the ear,
Bottom of the
going
ear.
forward, comes kind of right in between your nose and your lip.
Between the nose. Hmm.
Okay, put your pencil on the bottom of your ear again and move it back. Okay, straight back is where your neck, right here, the bottom of the ear,
Yeah.
that's where the neck joins in.
Do
Okay,
it again, I'm sorry, I can't keep up.
okay. Where are you?
You
Wow.
have the bottom of the ear goes to the middle of your nose, between your nose and your lip.
Right,
Okay,
you got that.
all right.
Okay, now the bottom of the ear going back is where your neck joins to your head.
Okay, so it's like.
And so, yeah, so if you took the bottom of the ear, you have a line forward that goes in between the nose and the mouth.
Look at hers.
And when you go back,
Well, no, she's got two lines there.
And that goes to the base of your skull.
well, the base of your skull, where your neck joins the skull.
Okay.
That's another problem that people make when they draw a head, is they put that neck like here. And that doesn't look right. Okay. So, you know, it all has to do with what we focus on and looking at a person. We focus on the eyes, we ignore the top of the head, we ignore the back of the head, and so we gotta take all those things into consideration. Okay, now, what we're gonna do is draw another format on your page and do that, and I'm going to change the camera so I can talk. Okay. Okay, we're going to be drawing this picture by John Singer Sargent. And what you're going to be doing is I'm going to give you a paper with questions to ask as you're drawing it. And I'm going to ask those questions so you can kind of see how that works. So I've already drawn the picture, but imagine that I haven't, and I'm just doing it for the first time. And I'm going to take this picture and with the crosshairs, figure out where everything goes in this picture. So the first question is, where's the point where the forehead meets the hairline? And you would look on this picture plane, and you would see that it's right here, and you would pay attention to the negative space around here. And so you can see it's about that far from the top of the picture, and I placed it here on my picture, okay? Now, where is the outermost curve of the nose? So next you go to the nose, and you figure out where the tip of her nose is. And I placed it right here. It's a little close, actually, but, you know, it's not perfect. And then what is the angle of the forehead? Then you look at this picture and trace that line from that point down to the tip of her nose. I had it a little bit big there. Okay, and then the next question is, if you draw a line between the tip of the nose and outermost curve of the chin, what is the angle of that line relative to vertical and horizontal? Remember how we were doing angles last week? Well, you look at this angle right here. the tip of her nose to the bottom of her chin. And it's right like that. So I put a point here at the bottom of her chin. Okay. Then what is the negative shape defined by that point? And that's where you look at the negative shape here. See that? That's the negative shape. And so you follow that around. Okay. And then relative to the crosshairs, pay attention to the crosshairs. What's the curve of the front of the neck? So again, you're looking at the curve of the front of the neck and paying attention to the negative space. And then check the position of the back of the ear. Okay, here she has, what did we do? We measured it from the eye, and it's about the same. So the end of the eye to the edge of the ear. I could probably go back a little further there. Okay, and then check the position of the back of the ear, the bend of the neck, and the slant of the back. So the back of the neck and the slant of the back. And then the last thing you do is go in and put in the hair around it and make sure that you have a good amount of distance between the back of the ear. Should be the same distance between the back of the ear and the eye as the back of the ear and the back of her head, right there, okay? So, and always check the negative spaces behind you, okay? So you're gonna get these questions and sit down and try to do this drawing. This is the picture that we are working on drawing and copying. And, you know, I have to tell you that this class was cut short today because of a storm coming in. So this is the last of this lesson.